Hi family, hi family. This is Dr. Mo with Moya Body Care and Colon Hydrotherapy, and I am your favorite colon hydrotherapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. And I would like to say that today is December 13, 2024, and since this month has started, unfortunately, I have had a good amount of clients that are not doing well. They're not doing well emotionally. They're just not. So I spend a lot of time reframing their subconscious, reframing their sentences, lifting chins up, wiping eyes, placing hands on hearts and breathing and things like that. One topic that is consistent, and it's everybody. I mean, I've been rocked this year with some financial stuff, and nobody is immune to it. We're all human. We're all trying to do the same thing, which is live authentically, pay our bills, be responsible, and then have a little fun in between, right? There's nothing wrong with doing that and wanting to pay your bills and wanting to be of service. But I can tell you, I've had some clients that went shifted into homelessness for a minute. They've lost their spaces. Now they're back, or they're trying to get back on track. I've had clients with crazy, insane medical bills. I've had clients go through crazy, insane divorces where I'm not even sure how this happens because I've never been married, but like they're dead. Just like, what? And I'm like, wait, what? What? I'm going to breathe, right? So I took it upon myself to share some tools that help me when the world says that I am not enough, that I am not worthy, that I am not, or I can't, or something. If the world starts doing anything along those lines, like I really book the fuck up and open up my wings and I get grounded and rooted, and then I start trudging forward like with a vengeance. And I accomplish that goal without a shadow of a doubt. My biggest pet peeve is when people tell me, oh, you can't do that. Oh, that's impossible. First of all, speak that over yourself. Number two, I did not ask you for your opinion in regards to anything that is moving over here in my heart space. Let's just be very clear. And then number three, I am not here to prove anything to you. How did I get like this? What am I standing on? Mo, what do you know? Because in order for you to speak like that, you have to know something. You have to know without a shadow of a doubt that you got something. People who got money don't stay in places that they feel does not give to them. Let me just say that out the gate. They just don't. They don't deal with stuff that they don't have to deal with because they know they can walk away and still be good. Love, take the money hat off and put the self-mastery hat on. It's the same thing for you when you are mastering yourself. When you are mastering yourself, it doesn't matter how much money you got. You ain't got to deal with nothing. It's all in how you see yourself. Period. Opportunities want to be handled. They want to know that if this opportunity comes your way, you are going to be so like, oh my God, thank you. And in alignment, the opportunities can't stop coming your way. Money can't stop coming your way because you know what to do with it. How you get there? Get your Bible out. Or if you have this book, Power of Psalms, one of the two. Or pull the book of Psalms up on Google. You have access to it. These are the verses that you want to study if you are having a difficult time financially. If you are having a difficult time piecing it together for your family for Christmas. If you are having a difficult time with medical, If you are having a difficult time with finding a lovely, safe, and clean place to stay, if you are trying to get your prescriptions filled, but the dollar amount just seems insurmountable and you need it, these are the verses that you want to become very familiar with. And this is from the book of Psalms. So I'm going to go through the list. You want to go to book number 8. Read that whole book. Book 72. Book 122. Book 108. Book 115. Book 21. Book 26. Book 74. Book 72. Or chapter, whichever one you want to say, because I know somebody's going to try to correct me on that. The title doesn't matter. Do you have the number to go to find that resource to get what you need? Move beyond correcting people. Move beyond it. Move past it. Or not. Actually, you know what? Don't stop doing what you're doing because you're on your path. And that's your path of alignment. You keep doing what you're doing. Stay focused. Don't stop. The longest, actually, they're not books, they're verses. No. Chapters. They're chapters. I had to remember what my mom said to me. My mom gave me like a little way to remember. And that's going to stay between me and my mom. And I'm like, let me go back to being a child and remember what she said to me when I was in church to remember my Bible study. And I was like, oh, yeah. They're chapters and then the verse. The longest chapter in the book of Psalms is 119. That is the longest. I would very much like you to study and memorize verse 17 through 24 of chapter 119 in the book of Psalms. I'm going to read you my favorite prosperity affirmation that came from a couple of different places in the book of Psalms. I just kind of like pieced it together for me. This is mine. What I say every morning when I open my door and I come into my business, after I turn the lights on, after all the lights are on, this is what I say in the holy name. This is what I say. Peace be within thy walls and prosperity within thy palaces. Deal bountifully with thy servant. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep your word. So with that being said, trust and know that you are not doing this by yourself. You are not out here by yourself. You just got to study. That's all. Study yourself. Study God. Study whatever system works for you. I'm not pushing one thing or another, but I am pushing systems. Find a system. It could be yoga. It could be breathing. It could be studying with me and colon therapy and metaphysics. Like, pick a system and study it and master yourself and see what happens. My name is Dr. Mo, and I am your favorite colon therapist that practices the sacred art of colon hydrotherapy, herbs, and natural living. Until then, stay blessed.